Hi everyone, author Dia Miller here, and today I would like to discuss the topic of Abdul. So who is Abdul? Abdul is the main male protagonist from my Interfaith Heart series. Now, Abdul comes from a Muslim family in Egypt. He's raised in Egypt until he is 13 years old, at which time his family moves to London. So they go from Egypt to the West. While Abdul is still in Egypt, he has to memorize the Quran as a part of his education. His family is very wealthy, and they consider themselves to be secular, but even so, memorizing the Quran is an important part of a classical education. So Abdul is very familiar with his religion. When he's 12 years old, he meets a girl named Catherine. Now, he realizes, of course, a name like Catherine is not Muslim. He assumes at first that she must be Christian. But later on, he finds out that she's Jewish. Now, Abdul had never met a Jew before Catherine. So all he knows about Jews is what he's heard. He happens to come from an anti-Semitic culture. I don't want to say, the entire culture is anti-Semitic, but there's a lot of anti-Semitism in his culture. Let's put it that way. So everything that he has heard about Jews has been negative. Even so, he doesn't care because he is 12 years old and he is naive and he believes in this fairy tale romance that he sees himself having with Catherine. And in fact, the beginning of the book is like a fairy tale. But it doesn't take too long for that fairy tale to come crumbling apart because it's not realistic. What happens? What happens? Does Abdul find a way to make this relationship actually work? Is he able to overcome the obstacles in his way? Of course, one of the obstacles is the hatred. And there is hatred on both sides. So, what happens? Well, find out. Find out what happens. My heart series begins with the religion of the heart. So I invite you to check out my book and see what you think. Thank you so much.